And alright, let's go! Welcome to this walkthrough of the Fire Red and Leaf Green games. In this walkthrough we do things differently than normally. Instead of taking part in every battle and reading every line of the game, we go through it fast, while I summarize the plot and give you tips and basic strategies for these fantastic games and Pokemon overall. Firstly, we're introduced to our lovely Professor Oak, telling us how Pokemon are like animals, but, well, slaves that we can fight, or, well, they're called friends. Anyway, let's start. The gender you pick doesn't influence the gameplay too much. The effects are purely visual, so pick whichever one you like best. The same thing goes for your name and the name of your rival. The first thing you want to do as you magically shrink down into your room is grab this potion and go out. The potion will come in handy later on. Don't say goodbye to your mom because, well, she's not real. This is a video game. And because it's a video game, you will be back in a couple of hours really, so don't waste your time walking up and walk up to the grass. You will be stopped by the fantastic Dr. Oak or Professor Oak, and you're going to get your first poke into this laboratory where I don't know what happens here. I've already done an analysis on the starters, so if you want to check that out now, I won't go into detail, so I'll just link the video. But watch out, it was about a year ago. My voice sounded like a lung-diseased Mickey Mouse, so watch out. Drop your poke. I won't give it a nickname because I'm terrible at nicknaming. I just end up naming it some weird Japanese name that I can't even pronounce myself. Well, picking your poke influences the rival's poke, which influences his team later on, so pick carefully. I will show all of his teams in this walkthrough, and we will battle multiple times around the game, so we will get to see all of his teams. There's not really a strategy involved in this first battle, just attack his poke and you should be fine. If you are in trouble, use the potion we got earlier by going to menu or the bag and clicking the potion. So we have our poke now, let's head out. Head through the tall grass with the here are the Pokemon Rattata and Pidgey, and they're not really worth catching. Get yourself a potion by talking to this guy, but the route's really short and you should get to the next city, Viridian City, in no time. Heal your pokes at the Pokemon Center, the Red House, or Red Roof House, and then go to the Poké Market, which has a blue roof. A parcel for Dr. Oak has been delivered. Grab it and head back to Pallet Town. Well, watch out. Every poke you catch here counts towards your Pokédex completion, so you gotta catch them all. What is a Pokédex? You'll just get it awarded right now as you deliver the parcel to Dr. Oak. It is a magical machine that, well, knows everything about every poke you catch. You get awarded some balls now from Mr. Oak so you can catch pokes. Let's do that. You don't know how? Talk to this guy in Viridian City, which we just headed back to, and he will explain it. So go on to Route 22, which is just to the left of Viridian City, encounter a poke. If it is a Spearow, catch it, which we will use as our flyer. I will give you team recommendations of the team that I use, which should get you through the game in no trouble. You chose Charmander, you might want to pick up a Mankey right here, as it will help you defeat the gym leader. Head on up, and here's your rival again. He opens with a Pidgey. He still has a Charmander. This battle might be tough, so you kind of want to train. This was it, basically, for Route 22 for now. And head back to Viridian City. Go up. We will head into the first really dungeon of the game. It's the Viridian Forest. This forest might seem confusing at first, but don't worry, it really isn't. Encounter some pokes, and if you find a Weedle, it is worthless. If you find a Caterpie and a Metapod, which are a family, they're worthless too. They turn into quite a cute Pokemon, but they're useless. If you encounter a Pikachu, catch it, because it's decent. It's an electric type, which you definitely want on your team. And it's so cute. And if you don't, the decent alternative is Magnemite, but you don't get that until much later on. Just stick to the route that I follow here. Battle some trainers, bring some poison heals from the market, because you're gonna need them. Everything in here knows Poison Sting and you will get annoyed. Viridian Forest will then be done in no time. And you are here in Pewter City, the city of your first gym. Wait, stop there. What is a gym? A gym is a place where you complete puzzles and fight a gym leader, which is a strong trainer. There are 8 of them and they are tests for your skill level. Head into this funny looking building that is called the gym. And every gym has its own type. This type of gym is a rock type, which is weak to grass, water, fighting and steel. So either use the Mankey you caught if you chose Charmander, or use Metal Claw that your Charmander learns through leveling up. And if you have a Squirtle or Bulbasaur, this will be a walk in the park because you'll know, I believe, either Fine Whip or Bubble by this time, and you will have no trouble using it. Don't use a Bug, Flying, or Normal type though. They don't really fare well against these rock types. So without any trouble, hopefully, if you had some trouble, you might grind your level some more. We should have a first gym badge. Yay! So that is the end of part 1 of this video, and I will do probably around 10 parts where I will have 8 gyms, so that will be 8 parts, and then 1 for the Elite 4 and 1 for the champion, and maybe 11 because I might cover the islands at the end of the game. So that was it for part 1. I would love some feedback on it since it's really my first serious video. Tell me what you thought, and I will hopefully continue making these videos and going through every gen up to X and Y. Have a very nice day, and I'll see you.